Jamie Rivers here. Welcome inside the Slyman Brothers Kitchen. Today's a massive day for us. We've got Chef Daniel here from the Rack House in Cottleville. Let me tell you, the Rack House is an unbelievable restaurant. Great steaks, great bourbons, great cocktails. Chef Danny, tell us a little bit about the Rack House and yourself.
Name's Chef Daniel Foulks. I'm the executive chef over at the Rack House Kitchen, Wine and Whiskey. We do a lot of from scratch food and have just an incredible staff and everything that's coming up with new ideas, new things we can put on a plate, from kangaroo to elk chops to the steaks that you love.
Yeah, love it. Love that. One Wednesday a month we've got the
second Wednesday a month we do Wellington Wednesdays.
Oh.
We always have personalized Wellingtons.
It's so good too. I've only been able to get it once because I screw up every Wednesday. I forget which one it actually is. One time I lucked out, was able to share it with my girlfriend, and it was fantastic. Everything's fantastic on the menu. I highly recommend it. And then you guys have a kick-ass brunch too, don't you?
Yeah, we have brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Bottomless mimosas always gets people in the door, but then the food keeps them staying around for a while. So it's exciting times for us.
Awesome. All right, again, we're in the Slyman Brothers Kitchen, and Chef Daniel's here to help us with something. Daniel, what do we got going here today?
So I'm going to be making a duck breast. We've already got that going. We let the fat render down on the skin side, get it like nice and crispy. And then I'm going to make our crab cakes that we do at the Rack House with some of the sauces that we have for the individual dishes.
All right, I can tell you personally, the crab cakes are fantastic. So as Chef Daniel gets cooking away here, can already smell the duck. It smells so amazing here. We're going to talk a little bit about barbecue sauce too, because at the Rack House on January 7th in Cottleville, Missouri, we're having an event. Bare Knuckle BBQ will be there. All 5 of us will be there. We're going to have a great night of food. Chef Daniel's going to cook an amazing menu for us. We're going to have bourbons, we're going to have cocktails, we're going to tell stories. There is a VIP package available too, so make sure you get online and get your tickets now. And the feature is going to be our Bare Knuckle BBQ Sauce. This is the penalty box. This is the deluxe set. It really is cool. It really is. You got all 5 guys. Each guy has a different flavor barbecue sauce. So whatever your palate loves, I guarantee we have it here as well. And this right here is pretty cool. Even if you don't want to eat the sauces, maybe buy 2 cases. One to eat, one to put on the shelf, put it in the office. If you come by the Rack House on January 7th, we will sign these personally for you. So you've got that to add to your collector's items. So it's pretty cool. I think personally, this guy's the best looking guy there.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Reed Lowe's on there? Yeah.
Yeah, Reed Lowe. Yeah. Well, Lowe's, he's challenged a little bit, but we love him anyways. We love him. All right, Chef Danny, let's talk through this here now.
So I've got the duck breast going. I'm actually going to start turning that up, but we always start it from a cold pan so it renders down appropriately.
So I've always thought, and of course I'm not a chef, that's why he has the chef jacket and I have the apron because I'm messy. I've always thought you heat up the pan and then drop it in there. Is that only for like steak when you want to sear?
So for steaks, when you want that hard sear and everything, it's the Maillard reaction. It's pulling all the moisture out and making that nice crust. When you're doing a duck breast though, underneath the skin is where all the fat lies. So you score the duck breast, put it skin side down, and it'll help cook it in its own fat and retain that flavor. Keep it nice and juicy with a really crispy skin on the outside.
All right. So while we're getting the sear on this, one thing that's great about this particular oven or stovetop is the Gen Air, and it's available at Slyman Brothers Appliances. And if you put your hand on the burner by accident, or if you got a cat likes to run across the stove, things like that. I got one of those. Poor George. Didn't work out so good. This is not going to burn you. It's all inside there, so it's safe for you, the kids, the cats, hopefully not the dog, hopefully Chef Daniel.
I don't know, my dogs would get on the counter for sure.
Yeah, especially when they smell this. I got one dog, Nala, love her to death. She's got those puppy eyes where she should be in that one commercial where Sarah McLachlan is singing, like, donate 10 cents a month to me, please. And she, no matter what she does, she sits there and does that with her ears down. And she pretty much gets away with anything she wants. But she likes to get on the counter from time to time and investigate. My girlfriend Ashley's got to calmly remove her from the situation, but at least she won't burn her paws on these burners. All right, what do we got now? We've got some searing going here. What do we drop over here?
It's our seasonal vegetable right now. It's our Brussels sprouts. So we do the Brussels sprouts with obviously some butter because you got to add some fat, and then salt and pepper and some garlic and shallots, adding a lot of aromatics and everything.
Okay.
Makes it awesome, and we do them for our Brussels sprout salad during the winter seasons that people just sell me out of
They love
on
it,
a regular
huh?
basis. Yeah.
So what about the myth of Brussels sprouts? Because every time, like growing up TV shows, the kids would never eat the Brussels sprouts. What's the myth about that? Because I've had Brussels sprouts and I love them, and they are amazing over at the Rackins. We've had them there. My girlfriend actually absolutely adores the Brussels sprouts. So why do people act like they don't like it?
I think it was just I don't know, something that somebody came up with back in the day, and now we're moving away from that. Because when I was a kid, people didn't like broccoli and would make a fuss about that all the time too. But I've always eaten all of it, and maybe I'm just inclined to food. I don't know. That might be why I am where I am today. But
well, I love it. You can smell everything cooking here right now. It's making me hungry. I can tell you that. So the duck is, like we talked about earlier, you're getting a hard sear on a steak and things like that. For the duck itself, what's the key to cooking it properly? Because I hear a lot of times you can overcook it and then it tastes, doesn't taste the same. The key to cooking duck.
We got to cook it low and slow. The longer you can render more of the fat out without burning that skin, and then being able to keep it in that juice so it's all sealed in flavor the entire time is the way to go about it without overcooking it either. Because if you start it hot, you're gonna burn the skin. It's a very low smoke point for the duck fat, so it's gonna burn the skin a lot faster.
So when you put it in, it was a cold pan. We've been over that earlier. And now you keep kind of moving it up as we go here. What would be a max temp, do you think, before, so people don't keep moving it up because they think, oh man, this is going too slow. You want it low and slow, but if I'm sitting at home and I'm starving, I may not want to follow that rule. So if I'm not following that, I got to be careful not to make the pan too hot just because I get impatient, correct?
Yeah, so always start it low, but then if you want to crank it up and start it off at a medium heat, like cold pan, and bring it up to a medium instead of going a little bit lower like I typically would, it'll still turn out just fine. Only difference is you might have to finish it in the oven for a little while just to make sure it's up to the temperature that you're looking for on the inside.
Cool. All right, now with crab cakes, that seems to me like it's a different animal. One, you've got it all pressed together and you're cooking it right now. Are you just looking for a little crispy outside on this?
Yes, so and a lot of places do crab cakes differently. Like some of them will fry them right off the bat so they're crispy all the way around on the outside and very, very done. We kind of go for just getting that nice sear on the outside, making sure it's cooked all the way through so it's a little tough, the little crust on the outside, but then still able to not fall apart or get overdone too easily.
Okay, cool. All right, again, we're in the Slyman Brothers Kitchen. Chef Daniel from the Rack House in Cottleville. We've got duck, we've got crab cakes, Brussels sprouts. The smell is awesome in here. If someone were to get adventurous, let's say me, I wanted to take a barbecue sauce and put it on my duck breast. Is that taboo?
No, that sounds amazing.
Would be. So we've got this, again, our Bare Knuckle BBQ Sauce is here. We've got all kinds of flavors. We've got the soupy, sweet and savory, Cam's Fists of Fire, Carolina Twisted from my buddy Tony Twist, the Black Eye Bourbon, I like my bourbon, Daniel knows, he's seen me, and then the Sweet and Lowsy. If you were to pick one as the chef, what do you think would pair the best with the duck?
With the duck, probably actually the Black Eye Bourbon.
See, that's the right answer. That's the right answer.
You got me this time.
That's the right. I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't set that up. If I would have known, I would have set that up. But, all right, so we'd have the Black Eye Bourbon with the duck. That's pretty awesome. Again, you can get yourself your Bare Knuckle Barbecue at Schnucks locations, Dierberg's locations. We have them posted online. We also have the website, bareknuckle-barbecue.com, and it's awesome. It really is. It's a great collector's item, and I can tell you this, that it's really good, too. Have you tasted some of this yet?
I've tasted all of them. I'm actually going to be doing a dessert with one of them for the dinner that we're doing.
How would you do a dessert with barbecue sauce?
With incredible talent.
I love it. I love it. I vouch for it, too. This guy's awesome. All right, so I'm going to put you on the spot, and you're an honest guy.
Absolutely.
That's one thing for sure. Danny's not going to tell you what you want to hear. He's going to tell you what he feels. Which sauce do you like the best?
It's the Fist of Fire. I like a little bit of heat.
A little heat, yeah. So the funny story about this one is Cam. That's Cam Jansen's Fist of Fire, by the way. It is good. I love it too. I like a little spice. Cam is not really a spicy food guy. So it's funny. I know. You think, but Cam ate it. He's like, ooh, he likes it, but it's a little spicy. Yet I think his is one of the best that we have. I mean, we'll all say that our sauces are all amazing, but I like a little bit of heat on there too.
I like it. It's versatile to me too, because I can pair it with something else and kind of cut the heat down, or bring it up with anything else that I'm throwing in it, with cayenne or something else. So I can use it with a lot of different things.
I like it. So if there are some foods out there that don't pair with barbecue sauce, what would they be? I mean, apart from obvious things.
I don't think there's any such thing.
Really?
No, I mean, you can take any barbecue sauce and adapt the flavor a little bit to whatever dish you're doing. So I could do a smoked trout with some of the barbecue sauce, or a smoked salmon, or I could do a dessert like I'll be doing, or we're gonna have like a bacon wrapped pork with it. Everything's gonna go well. I just don't personally put any sauce on a fillet. But that's just me personally.
Yeah, no, it's good to know, and it's good for people who are watching right now too, to know that you're not limited on what you can do with barbecue sauce, and you're certainly not limited with our barbecue sauce, because you have several different flavors. So if you want to try duck one day with the black eye bourbon, maybe you want the fists of fire a different day. The sauce of the taste of the sauce can also change the taste of the dish too, correct?
Absolutely. Sauce is a big way to finish any dish and make it different. You can have a filet cooked by anybody any day, but a lot of the time the sauce that you're going to finish it with is what's going to make it specific to an individual.
Yeah. And if you're someone who's into working out, you got your meal preps and all that stuff, I can speak from personal experience. You got your chicken and your rice, and it feels like a chicken and rice. Grab some barbecue sauce. Grab some barbecue sauce, sprinkle it in there, and with the 5 different flavors, 5 different days of the week, hear me out here. Yeah, we got a theme going on here. Every single day of the week, your lunch or your dinner, whatever your meal prep is, could have a different flavor, yet you're using the same ingredient. Chef Daniel just told us. It can change the flavor of the dish just enough so you don't get bored. So it's a great idea. All right, the duck scene's ready?
No, it's gonna rest for a little bit.
How long do we let it rest for? Because I'm impatient. And I don't know if it's about me, but I'm like, let's go right now.
It depends on how much of a mess I want to make of the counter. I could cut it right now, and you'll see all the juices.
Well, what do you
pour
recommend?
out.
For people who are watching, they just pulled the duck breast out, boom.
I recommend about 5 minutes, but the nice thing about the duck breast, you can hear the nice crust on it now and everything, and it's just,
it smells so good.
The longer you let it rest, the better it's gonna.
Okay, so then we're gonna do that. We'll let it rest for a little bit because he's the chef and he knows best. It's like trust your doctor, trust your chef.
Always.
Right? And what we got here now?
So for these crab cakes, I can get these plated for you now. I have a carrot and ginger puree that we make over at the Rack House. We have this awesome prep guy, Celso, that's taught me a lot about a lot of these different things that we can be doing and helped me out. And he was like, we're gonna do a carrot puree, and he was like, hey, can you order some ginger so we can throw that in there too? I was like, that sounds fantastic. Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. All right, Brussels sprouts coming off now, and they can go right on there right away?
Yes, sir.
All right. Again, this is Chef Daniel from the Rack House in Cottleville. He will be the chef at our VIP event at the Rack House January 7th. Tickets are barely available. Maybe it's a holiday gift, a New Year's gift, whatever you're doing for your loved ones. Danny will be there, and we're looking at Danny do his work right now, and it is pretty awesome. So now we got the crab cakes on there. We've got the puree. We've got the Brussels sprouts, and he's got a little bag of tricks here.
Yeah, so we do. We finish it with some candied pecans.
Candied pecans, okay. Ooh.
So we get a little dust on the plate and everything. And
yeah.
Adds a little sweetness.
Now, do you recommend any specific way to eat that?
As fast as possible.
Just
really just scarf it down.
I want to do that right now too. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, right, I always try to make sure I get a little part of everything in every bite.
Yeah. Well, it looks amazing, smells amazing. We're still waiting on that duck breast to rest a little bit. Chef Danny here is still whittling away here. Now, what do we know about the menu for January 7th so far? We talked about a dessert with the barbecue sauce.
Absolutely.
What else will we be having that night?
So I'm going to be doing a shrimp with polenta that's using another one of the sauces, and then a bacon wrapped pork medallion.
Oh.
Because pork and barbecue sauce is just the perfect pair.
Awesome. All right, again, so that'll be on the menu January 7th. Myself and all the guys, Tony Twist, Cam Jansen, Reed Lowe, Jim Campbell, we will be there telling stories and making fun of each other, probably reverse order of that. We love each other very much, but man, we like to have a good time. We look forward to seeing everybody there. So now Chef Daniel's got the potatoes going on the plate here.
Yes, our whipped mashed potatoes that we make fresh every single day. We make most things fresh every single day. And then we always serve this with some Brussels sprouts too, just for the seasonal vegetable right now. It's
nice.
And they're just so bright and beautiful on the plate.
They smell fantastic too. I mean, they say that you eat with your eyes and your smell, and then obviously your mouth. You don't want to miss your mouth too much. But although I do have this, that's fine. All right, now's the moment right here.
So I'm gonna for our plating, we typically cut a little bit away from the side just so we can have a flat edge for plating it.
Mm-hmm.
And cut it down. We've got a nice medium rare throughout it.
Look at that. Look at that. So let me ask you a question, because I've always been curious about this. How do you learn how to plate? Because some chefs plate it so beautiful. I don't. I try, and then everybody goes, "Oh, that's cute. Good job. He tried hard, everybody."
A whole lot of trial and error.
Is there a book or a website you can go to, or is it just what you personally like to look at?
Part of it's what I personally like to look at. It just so happens that other people agree with me sometimes. I have an extensive amount of books. I've gone to college at St. Charles Community, did wonders for what I was doing, because I would plate something and they would say, "Yeah, that's not right. I don't think that's pretty. I don't want to eat that now." And so we've just gone through a lot of trial and error, but getting able to represent all the colors that I'm looking for on the plate, utilizing some negative space and everything else, and just knowing the colors that are gonna pop together well.
So, quick question, last one regarding the plating. I'm just fascinated by it because it really is an art form, not just the cooking, but the plating as well. Do the way you plate it, does it affect, or are you trying to tell people to eat it a certain way, or is it just the looks, period?
In some senses, you'll be telling people to eat it a certain way. Like if you're gonna stack a plate, things on top of each other, kind of like with the crab cakes, I'm kind of trying to say hey, all of these things go really, really well together in one bite. While when I do it for the duck, I personally would have all these things in one bite, but you kind of get more of your options, but I'm able to have the sauce kind of spread through everything too. So.
Sure. Well, looks great. Again, this was the Chef Daniel from the Rack House in Cottleville. Here in the Slyman Brothers Kitchen, we got a big event coming up on January 7th. Bare Knuckle BBQ Sauce. Chef Daniel will be there. There are some tickets left, so get online and get those now. And then, do we get to eat this? Let's go, Daniel.
Yeah,
Let's go. I'll look around here. We got to have some utensils. Look at this. All right, Chef Daniel, it is time to taste this. Walk me through it. What should I be doing here?
So just cutting off a slice of the duck breast.
The duck is at risk, not you.
That's fair. I was more concerned about yourself, but just take a slice of the duck breast. Make sure you get this raspberry demi that we made, and then just try to get as much as you can in one bite. I'm sure that shouldn't be too hard for you.
Big mouth, right?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to agree with me. It's a pretty mouth.
I've seen you before.
All right, I'm going to take Chef Daniel's advice. I'm going to try and get everything in one bite here. Oh my God. That's unbelievable.
I might know what I'm doing sometimes.
Is this available at the Rack House?
Yes, for the rest of our time on our seasonal menu. We do update the menu at least a little bit every 3 months. So. But this will probably be around for a little while now.
I can tell you firsthand. I don't eat a lot of duck. Daniel, I'll tell you, when I go to the Rack House, I'm a steak guy. Love the steak. They got different kinds of steak. Love it. This is awesome. I will be ordering this in the future at some point. That was really good. Now I got to get into these crab cakes a little bit here. And again, you want me to grab a little bit of everything, right?
Absolutely.
All right. And the Brussels sprouts are fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, the trick is just a lot of butter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I've had those before. They're really good. All right, well, this was awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming by here. We appreciate Slyman Brothers Kitchen here for letting Chef Daniel come in here and make this amazing meal. Once again, Chef Daniel will be making the entire meal at the Rack House in Cottleville for our January 7th get together with Bare Knuckle BBQ Sauce. But you don't just have to go on January 7th. Check it out anytime you want. Chef Daniel's here all the time. I can personally vouch for the meals, the food, everything, the environment, the drinks. It's fantastic. So check out the VIP event on January 7th. Check out our Bare Knuckle BBQ Sauce. Make sure you get it. It's in stores now. Again, that's Bare Knuckle BBQ.